皆さんこんにちは。今回は本日2月22日に行われたウィンディシティブルズ対ラプターズ905の試合をお届けします。昨日の試合でラプターズに敗れたブルズは順位を1つ下げ、東地区10位に後退。対するラプターズは昨日と変わらず4位をキープしています。昨日の試合では第1クォーターでブルズが14点のリードを奪うなど、第3クォーターまではブルズ優位の展開だったものの、第4クォーターではラプターズの追撃を振り切れず、残り7分で逆転を許してしまい、最終スコア135対141で黒星となりました。そして試合後、河村選手は反省点と課題について次のように伝えています。
前半はやっぱりボールが自分の手にあってハンドラーだったりとかそういった時間帯が多かったので、自分のリズムからチームのリズムを作れる時間帯がやっぱ多かったかなっていうのを思うんですけど、やっぱり3クォーター、特に4クォーターに入ってから、一番のスコアラーであるマックがやっぱボールを持ってコーナーステイになった時に自分のできることがなんですかね、やっぱ NBA になるとそういう時間帯がかなり増えてくるかなっていうのを思うので、そういった意味ではいい挑戦かなっていうのを思ってたんですけど、やっぱ今回の特に4クォーターのボールを持てなかった時間帯にオフェンスでうまくリズムが作れる、オフボールだったりとかそういったところでリズムが作れなかったのは、ちょっと悔しかったなっていうところと、やっぱりそこでオフェンスで貢献できないとやっぱ相手はディフェンスでターゲットとしてあれしてくるんで、そこでディフェンスをもっとできたらいいなっていう部分はコミュニケーションの部分だったりとか、もっとより良くなれたかなっていうのはあるので、今日の敗因はかなり特に4クォーターでのチームでのディフェンスのコミュニケーションだったりオフェンスのオーガナイズだったりっていうところがかなり悪かったかなっていう、明日また試合があるので、そこはしっかりとチャレンジしながら、ボールを持てなかった時にどういったリズムを自分の中で作っていくのかっていうのは考えていかないといけないかなと思います。
ここ最近のブルズは序盤にリードしながら終盤に追いつかれ、逆転負けを喫するゲームも多く、今回の試合ではその課題をどうクリアしていくのかにも注目です。それでは試合を見ていきましょう。
Balls up in the air, controlled by Windy City. He had Greek heritage yesterday.
I really like these though.
Black, yeah. Yeah, you like that. Yuki going all the way to the hoop with the left hand. Very nice finish by Kawamura.
Well, he's absolutely fearless. The shortest player on an NBA contract, but
he's double teamed inside, and they'll reset with Kawamura. Yuki flying to the hoop, trying to get it back to Grill. Ball knocked around. Now it's McClung flying in. The rebound. A.J. Lawson coming off his big game last night with 25 points, and now he hits one right there. He was at 10 on the shot clock. Yuki guarded by Mobo. Shot clock at 2. McClung with the floater.
Sar on McClung, then Mobo on Kawamura. Finally able to take advantage.
Elijah Martin penetrating, dishing it back to his big man. Kawamura working off the screen for Mo Gay. Speeds to the hoop, overlays it.
Around nicely, and that play shows it off.
Now Martin again trying to back down the 5'7" Kawamura. Back to Lawson, left wide open. They try to pass it ahead to Yuki, but it's a little bit behind him, so they'll reset with McClung from way downtown. Give him 3.
His three-point shooting has been such a calling card here in the G.
Martin again backing down against Kawamura, misses the shot. Yuki, who led the Bulls in rebounding yesterday, pulls down another one behind the back. Look out below, Mo Gay with the big slam.
Well, Yuki tees it up, Gay slams it down. That is what this... Already showing that off big time.
Now McClung, another long 3, and he's got 2 in a row. Both teams clicking on the offensive end.
Yeah, almost 300 points in yesterday's game. Not much defense. Same deal tonight. Yesterday we saw the 905 taking advantage of that, and you see Yuki.
Some of that in their film study before today's game, trying to make sure that they're aware of these Raptors kind of doing some cherry picking. And how about that? Matt McClung hits a 3 and a foul. That was about a 30-footer. Got crashed into on the closeout.
You know, his son's not too small.
No, but not like Big Luke. I'll tell you what, when he was going to Kawamura being guarded by the 6'9" Mobo on the switch.
Mismatch.
Yuki, he'll line it up a little bit short. Janishvili, though, with the offensive rebound. I dishes it back to the big man, Georgie, an easy two.
Yeah, great roll. Yuki, this beat that.
But come pretty
Should
close
beat
to that again, right? Elijah Martin dumping it into Mobo. He tried to spin it up, but couldn't do it. Out ahead, Caleb Grill, he'll lay it in. Mobo backing up from the corner, misses, and Gay with the rebound. Yuki always looking to push, bounce feed, easy two, and yeah, Martin really in a lot of discomfort right now. They took a foul in mid-court. We'll see what the call is going to be.
I mean, they were in transition, and then what seemingly was an intentional foul by the Raptors. So it was a hard pass from Yuki, just jammed his finger. Anyone who's played basketball knows that stings.
Nice pass by Kawamura. Georgie with the big flush.
On a pick and roll, that seems like it's so in rhythm.
By Lawson, now they come over to double team. Kawamura, a little stop and go move against Jonathan Mobo.
Yeah, another mismatch.
Backdoor, nice cut by Caleb Grill. He's rewarded with a
state champion out of Kansas. So I mean, this is one of the most athletic players on the floor.
Yuki, a contestant, maybe a little bit early.
He's got the big man on him.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Yuki will line up a long three-ball contested three, but all in all, a very good first defense. Obviously, that was what hurt the Bulls in the second half yesterday. They weren't able to close it out. Nice strong. He doesn't seem real comfortable in those situations.
No, it took a while to get going. Yeah. Kind of an awkward play that seemed doomed from the start.
Once again, they try to back in Yuki Kawamura, dish it back out to Yuki, again, on a switch, being guarded by the 6'11" Sar. Goes over the top of the big man and misses.
So effective. 3 offensive rebounds, 2 just in the last 30 seconds. Just nifty, strong.
Lawson's cross-court pass.
A little bit these last couple minutes. See if Mac can wake him back up with an energy jolt.
Off the inbounds play, a nice
look like that to just pick it up and throw it at the basket. So many players get lost on that play.
Martin goes to Lawson.
His first 3-point miss.
Lawson in transition will fire one up, and he gets that to go. Baseline, drops it off. Ball deflected and stolen. Numbers, and A.J. Lawson lays it in. He now has 14 points. Elbow. That was an easy rejection for Georgie B.
Tailor-made. Pass for Degenhart. Boise State's all-time leading scorer, over 2,000 points with the Broncos.
Pace is slowed down. Bulls are at their best when they're running, pushing the ball at every opportunity. Mo Gay tries a three-pointer, and he gets that to go.
Card declined.
Janishvili trying to get the ball to his point guard, and Janishvili setting the screen for Kawamura. Now Mack, a wide-open three, and rattles.
Does a lead mean anything in this league?
It really doesn't in the G League. We saw that yesterday for sure as Jarkel Joyner kicks it back to Mo Gay, loses it going up. And here comes Raptors 905. They get a wide open look for Lawson, and that's money again. He has been on fire
tonight. They were 14-0 in the tip-off tournament part of the calendar, made it to the championship at the Showcase Cup, and lost to Salt Lake City. Smooth for Yuki.
Yeah, Yuki does a nice job. That's what he's been doing this time. The two big men double team Kawamura. They do not want to let him get into the paint. He says, I'm going anyway. Going against the 7-footer Sar, twisting drive.
Got it up in time. Now an important 90 seconds for the Bulls, who find themselves down 6 after leading big early.
Kawamura, a little push off against Hogard. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Struggle. They've only scored 21 here in the second quarter. Quite a drop off to get 45. Lawson gets all the way to the hoop. Nice weak side rejection by Mohamedou Gay. Bulls on the run. Oh, they were trying to clear the run. The Raptors might have got away with a foul. They were holding Mack as he was just trying to leap for an alley-oop pass. Hogard then hits a three on the other end.
Being held back.
Yep.
And 905 just thinking, we don't want to be on a highlight. We'll let him beat us at the line. And they didn't even get a call.
Got away with a foul. Long three for Yuki. Nothing but net. Kawamura showing the halftime mark. And stay with us during halftime. We'll have part 2 of my conversation with head coach Billy Donovan III. And they're going to come and double team McClung, try to take it out of his hands. He fakes the pass to the corner, the arcing shot. Fortunate that the Windy City Bulls didn't give a bucket right there at halftime.
905 led by A.J. Lawson with 17.
3-point attempt. Yuki Kawamura will run the point. Starting lineup, same as these 5 that opened the game for Windy City. Now, Mobo went for the steal, gives Ulbrich a chance to roll to the bucket, and he gets the friendly roll over the side of the rim. Pull back within 1.
I tip my cap.
Elijah Martin being guarded by Kawamura. Shot clock under 10 in the third quarter, and he converts on the layup.
Yeah, 8 points now for Degenhart. Huge mismatch with Kawamura, so took easy advantage.
Bulls get the ball inside. Mohamedou Gueye, a nice
Sit for a second, able to compose, corral it, get it back up.
Elijah Martin, who jammed his hand and then started shooting like crazy in that first half. Playing a little volleyball there on the attempt on a 3. Gets tied up by Sarr. Ball raked away. I thought we'd have a jump ball, but the officials let him play on.
Love it. Love the no whistle.
Elijah Martin with a look at 3, and he drains that again. Now back out to Joyner. Banging into McClung. His 10-foot fadeaway around and out. Yuki again, another rebound for the smallest player on the court. Behind the play, we're going to get a foul call against Olivier Sarr.
Now you get a free throw and the ball. Different than a clear path. Just, it's Elijah's world. All just living in it.
Now Kawamura going against Degenhart. Stop and go fadeaway. Yuki just had him on a string. Knocked out to Bajaniashvili. McClung for 3, and he's heating up again. And he's looking at the officials as he gets the bucket and a foul.
I mean, this is normally a very disciplined, controlled team getting sloppy, but here's the chance.
And they are good defensively as they get the stop there. Martin tried to dribble. The long rebound controlled by the Bulls. Now Yuki in the paint. Nice over-the-shoulder pass. Justin Jackson laying it in. And a foul. Yuki with some great work. More magic from Kawamura. Timeout for Raptors 905.
Kawamura does things with the ball you wouldn't believe.
He is a walking highlight reel. Lawson pushing off against Kawamura, tries to dish it inside. Ball, they say it was out of bounds off of Raptors 905.
I was wondering, why is the review taking so long? Maybe there was something
from the angle we had. Yeah. It clearly hit Justin Jackson. When it hit a Raptors player, I'm not sure. And that's a foul and a bucket. Yuki magic here at Now Arena. And a technical foul on Andrew Jones. He cannot believe the way things have been going.
I mentioned one of the best free throw shooters in the G League, so.
Oh, you almost tricked him, but he got the
everything from the basketball to the food, and he's given us a good show.
So a 4-point Jackson, as you mentioned, putting more size against the linebacker build of Elijah Martin. They lob the ball over the top of Yuki. Degenhart misses the layup. Kawamura in the open court. Lob into Georgi Bajaniashvili. A little push off on the switch. Here comes Yuki. 1 second left. Yuki at the buzzer. Comes up short. Minutes to go here at Now Arena. Our score presented by Are You Ready? Job with the theme nights here.
They really do. I mean, and not
one of those offensive lulls where they have a tough thing going in half court is Degenhart, a big force. Nice move by Caleb Grill. Thought he might have got a foul there, but knocked to the deck. And now Martin in the open court. I'm surprised he didn't try to shoot it over Yuki. Instead, kicks it back out to Joyner. I guess he figured 3 is better than 2.
Now it's go time. Pedal to the metal.
Kawamura just being wrapped up by A.J. Lawson.
Just
not very happy about that at all. Looking at the official, thinking we got to call more than a common foul on that. He was just wrapped up by Williamson. Will inbound the ball right from our broadcast position. Kawamura cross court. Caleb Grill getting a look, spins out. Hogard, he goes strong to the hoop. Around Caleb Grill and against the. Now it's Elijah Martin. Wanted to back down against Mac McClung, and he gets it to go. That is a powerful young
standings, but they've gotten a little sloppy this second half as Kawamura loses it.
Yeah, that time they kind of double team Yuki. The ball got raked away, and Degenhart got on the floor to get the loose ball. They drop it back to Reese, and Julian Reese gets the bucket and a foul. Turnovers lead. Bajaniashvili sets the screen. Mac goes the other way, high off the glass. Good move by Mac McClung. Sarr trying to block. Bajaniashvili coming out, but Martin gets between him, tried to stuff it home. We're getting a foul called, and now players unhappy underneath the basket.
Oh no!
Pushing and shoving going on.
Settle it down.
As the coaches from both teams will come over and try to separate their guys. Mohamedou Gay. McClung looking to get between three defenders, up with the left hand, gets it to go, and a foul. Great work there by Mac McClung in transition.
What a strong take. I mean, something I love
Gadget on that play.
Oh yeah, longest arms I've seen.
Now Joyner being pressured by Kawamura, elbow to the face, and the referees are going to call an offensive foul against Jarkel Joyner.
It's an easy call. I mean, this
is Kawamura, a long three. Ulbrich, not the shot they wanted. It glances off the rim, out of bounds. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Bulls are not going to foul. Elijah Martin, ball tapped away. Breakaway for Kawamura. He lays it in.
And Raptors call time. Big break for the Bulls. They got one heck of a bounce as that ball leaked into the backcourt.
It would have been interesting if Yuki would have pulled up for three there. You know, because there's court and not to wrap up Lawson right away. McClung takes the foul. Billy still has a couple of series the way they had hoped to.
And they'll go back on the road before coming back.
They try to get the ball to McClung for a three-point shot. He hit it, but they were to say.
They wave it dead.
Needs to knock down to
Big
two,
ones.
and then they have to really try to fight it without huddling. Well, McClung makes both. They don't have any timeouts. They do get the ball into Martin, and he's fouled by Caleb Grill.
So if you're Martin now, you put it in the second.
Really taking over here in the second half. Missing on the first. Here comes McClung. He's got to shoot a three. Mac for the tie. Oh, off the front of the rim. No good. Martin gets the rebound. Point shot came up just a bit short. Look at the anguish on Mac's face. He couldn't ask for a better look. And we were singing the praises of Elijah Martin with his 20-point second half, and then he almost wound up being the GOAT.